Just tuned in, the Kings, they won the toss and have elected to field first. Kings are unchanged on their side, and the Lahore Qalandars made one change. Big Safa, South African, Huddersfield has come in. Speaking of big Safas, got Graham Smith alongside. This guy's not bad, is he?
Yeah, Fakir Zaman, he started the tournament with a big bang. Beautiful 50 from him in game one. They'll need some more, the Qalandars. They're a team looking for wins. He's partnered at the other end. Sohail Akhtar, his 37 matches, striking at 130, averaging 30. Best score, he's got 100. Danny, batting first tonight. Game one was a little bit challenging with the bat, not a high-scoring game. Interesting to see if at night it comes on a little bit better. And the captain himself, Imad Wasim, he was fantastic in game one. Well, the Karachi Kings controlled it beautifully with that arm ball of his and the nice left arm turn and bounce. Difficult man to get away, bowls in great length. Wonder whether they've got a plan. Fakir Zaman and Akhtar. Let's have a look at this batting lineup. De Villiers 3, Devzic 4, Hafiz, the experience at 5. There's the one change. Huddersfield in, Yasser Shah, Brendan Taylor, and then we're into the bowlers. Very good team on paper, the Lahore Qalandars, and they get it together in the park.
Yeah, a lot of tension. You'd feel it around this franchise because they're desperate to start winning. They've lost their first one, so they're not out of the blocks yet. And of course, they've finished last in the first 3 editions of this wonderful tournament, the HBL PSL. Dubai, and then off to Sharjah, back to Dubai, but of Abu Dhabi, and then back in pack, Astan, for the playoffs, and Lahore and Karachi. Almost time to rock and roll. And we've got umpires Illingworth and Raza out in the middle, and Richard Illingworth says, let's go, gentlemen. Ahmad, who tends to bowl this, well, I say seam up, he tends to bowl it with the seam coming down horizontal. Yeah,
like saucer, like a frisbee. Mixes it up well. The key is his length, and generally his line is stump to stump. Doesn't allow any room to free the arms. They're off the mark, the Qalandars. A little nervous single. They're on the board. The surface itself didn't have much spin or much seam in game one. It just looked generally quite slow. Difficult to generate any pace on the ball as a batsman. It is an evening game, yeah. Maybe slides on a little bit better. Had an extra roll in between the 2 games, just harden it up a little bit. Maybe we'll see a bit more attacking stroke play in the evening. Crowd is building up. Nice atmosphere as well. Beautiful pictures here. The Ring of Fire.
Oh, mate! Class medic!
That's the business from Imad Wasim, stump to stump.
Ball skippy!
There we go. There it is, the saucer style in-swinging arm ball. Almost play him like an in-swing bowler. Way to go. Maybe show him your stumps a bit. Change his angle. Maybe make him think.
Well, here we go. Excuse me, already. He's going to swap a blade. They've just got a little crack in it. Yeah, just mentioning Kings unchanged and the Lahore Qalandars. You'll notice that name there, Huddersfield. He is coming for Carlos Brathwaite, of course, who's been picked by the West Indies. He's back on national duty, will Carlos Brathwaite. Oh, give yourself some room. Sohail's got the new stick out and it's working.
Not exactly what I was referring to, Danny Morrison. Just give yourself a bit of room. Change the target for Imad Wasim. so accurate, kind of know where every delivery is going to be. Just try and make him think, feel a little bit of pressure himself.
Yeah, good stuff. Shimmy. Set it in game 4, which was the first match today of the double-header. Match 4, you've got to be able to get after the bowling inside the first 6. Doesn't matter what the surface is like, you have to try and dine out in the power play.
Yeah, and it's be a challenge for the Qalandars to figure out what a good total is, especially after the game in the afternoon. They'll be thinking maybe 150, but so they'll be a little bit confused. They'll need to sum up the conditions quickly in this power play. They've got 2 attacking players up front, De Villiers to come at 3. So lots of ability for the Qalandars in that top order.
Well, they want one, they're going to have to hustle. There was a little hesitation, but no damage done. First one is done. It's 7 without loss.
There's the broken bat, Sohail. That was the first shot he played in the game. Yeah, a bit of rivalry between these two teams. Obviously the big cities. Nice sneaker single. Karachi been so dominant against Lahore, winning 4 times in the PSL. Lahore managing 1 victory. 1 victory, and it came in a super over in a tied game. Can you believe it? Wouldn't it be lovely to see another exciting one like that? Get a nice cracking game under the belt in this year's HBL PSL.
Yeah, well, they're up against one of the best in recent times. Umar is charging. And now these left armers, they're everywhere. Out of Pakistan, and Muhammad Amir with that little bit of shape and changes of pace, the subtle nature of it. Hardly any change at all in his action, and suddenly he's on you quicker than you think.
He's good, and from a Lahore perspective, they look like they're up for it. Particularly, you notice the intensity of running between the wickets. Yes, the big shots are great, but managed to communicate well, snuck a few nice singles. A bit of swinging game 1 did Amir. Offside. Good fielding at middle. Just the 1.
Ball, Ama.
Ah, the old aerial fielding dive moment. Well done, young man. Shwari. So 3 singles so far. Tried the Yorker, missed it, but protection. Is it going to get there?
Another aerial dive moment, wasn't it? Good bit of fielding on the boundary. Moment there, I didn't think he was going to get there. Just looked like the ball was racing away. He needed the big dive. Little flick of the wrist, beautiful to watch. There you go, excellent work. Just get that first dive out of the way in a game. Just get the body used to the ground, the surface. Immaculate here at the Ring of Fire. Grass covering, nice and soft. Not too many grass burns, you would think.
The ever passionate Mickey Arthur, head coach, Wasim Akram, the great, is mentor now with the Kings. Involved, of course, last year with Multan. So just having a look at the ball there, and Josep Raza hands it back to Mohamed Amir, and it's time for a bit more of Fakhr Zaman, who's 4 from 5. Last ball of the second. What's he got here? Fakhr. And he's just going to squirt one and keep the strike. It's 14 without loss. Unchanged, the double Ks. Qalandars, well, they've lost Carlos Brathwaite. He's been selected in the West Indies, so the Lahore Qalandars have got a bit to do in 2019.
And they're still waiting for Lamachani, who's playing in the Big Bash final.
Chinwari, his first time tonight. A very good outing there. I remember in Johannesburg recently. Nice bag of 4. And there's some whippage early from the lefty.
Whippage is the word. Excellent pickup off the legs. Got it just enough in front of square. Beat the man out there, and he's happy. Found some good form in game 1, did he? Fakhr Zaman. Oh, the Qalandars will be hoping that he has a good tournament because he's dynamic. He's a match winner when he's in form. Struggled in South Africa, but game 1 found some rhythm.
Oh, a bit quicker. A bit more into the surface there. Chance for the batsman to win $100 in the Zik motor oil. Hit and win the contest, baby. I tell you what, you get the ball between those signs. I tell you what, it's up for grabs. $100 a pop. So the Qalandars, well, they need to start finding this area here. Cash in your chips with Zik. Focused. Yeah, good hustle.
That's what they've done well. They haven't had the ball to score the boundary off. They've ticked it over for 1. Left hand right combination, making the bowlers think, change lines, change angles, different styles and techniques. As you see the pickup shot from Fakhr Zaman again. Lovely. Tension, competition, competitive nature, excellent to see. Played tough here in the HBL PSL.
Yeah, certainly cranking it through the gears here is Shinwari. So he's disappeared his first one. Now he's trying to fight back the rest of the over as the bowler. It often is in the mid-140s. Shinwari. Deep square leg out and third man only. A characteristic little circle before he runs in. Top of his mark. And he's missed his run. He missed the pirouette, got it slightly wrong at the start.
Yeah, he's an interesting bowler to watch. Has Shinwari just has that little trot in initially and then almost leans forward and goes into full tilt. Nice to bowl as quick as possible. Generally hold him back towards the back end of the innings. Skills at the death are where he's often used. So might just use the 1 over up in the power play and then look to hold him back to finish and close down the game. Leg side, that's in the gap. Excellent. Excellent from Sohail. Just enough bat. And that's what I'm talking about. A left-hand, right-hand combination working well. Running between the wickets well. Changing it up.
Third boundary for the Lahore Qalandars. Yeah, just a little too straight, little two-leg stumpish. Shinwari. Yeah, far too easy to get picked off there. Sliding on with the new ball and coach, the ever expressive Mickey Arthur. I've got to say, it is still rather fresh now in the evening. The sun goes down and get more and more into the evening. We're 8:15 local time. It is rather fresh. And Sohail good. And the boundary there. We've had 3. It's 26 without loss now. Sohail Khan, he's into the action here tonight. He disappeared, remember, last night, 20 and an over. And if you've got hair, you can do this. The head and shoulders move for $1 million. I'm sending Mr. G. Smith down there. Come on, Graham. What a move.
Ah, some rhythm and style to go with hair. Nothing that Danny's got. He did travel last night, so Hale opportunity quickly to bounce back. Karachi Kings have backed him again. Think outside leg.
Oh, sorry, I had to chuckle. You can't appeal for that. They would have pitched outside another set.
Looking for confidence in funny places. You don't ask, you don't know.
Lovely saying, yeah, you don't ask, you don't get. And the other one is Sohail, who conceded 57 from his 4 overs in his last outing, of course. And it was his most expensive spell ever in this form of the game. Sahale versus Sahale. But it's back to the left-handed Fakazaman. And it was his most expensive spell ever in this form of the game. Sahale versus Sahale. But it's back to the left-handed Fakazaman. Well, who can forget that 100 in the final of the ICC Champions Trophy against arch rivals India, the Oval, middle of 17. Caught off a no ball for naught and changed the course of the final. Fakazaman. He loves giving himself room, and he does it so often and does it so well.
Some of the best running between the wickets we've seen so far in this competition. Let's take a look at Fakazaman. We said he struggled in South Africa. He managed to find some form in game one of the competition. 65 of 44, had shots all around the ground. Loves it straight and leg side.
So dominant leg side, this Faka. This is Sahale up against his namesake. Yeah, very good strike rate, and that's what you hope for your openers. Just has to be. You look at Fakazaman there. He's 145 behind Ronke and Roy. And a certain Christopher Henry Gale is behind Fakazaman. Very good in the power play.
Yeah, just following up my points. 15 singles already in 3.5 overs. Out of that 30, half in singles. Just shows timing not always easy on the surface. They've taken every opportunity to tick the scoreboard over.
And he's going to keep the strike. So 4 overs bowled, it's 31 without loss now. Yeah, hell of a venue this in the UAE. Dubai International Sports Stadium. Ah, there's our friend, the Tapal T Rocket Man in the stands as ever. Well done, young man. You can pop up here. Smithy and I need a lovely cup of tea. And Muhammad Amir. Oh, yeah, good push. Well judged single to get Fakazaman back on strike. not a big crowd, but it's certainly getting a little bit more vocal now. Big names on show here in match 5, the second today. Yep. And that's where she goes, you lefties.
He does love that shot, Fakir Zaman, the pickup. Gets 2 straight. Bottom man takes over and just lifts it. This time to the right of the man on the boundary. Left hand, right hand combination. Playing havoc on the Karachi Kings.
Lahore Qalandars fans, he's smiling that much more. I do love a mascot. Keep you nice and warm though, that. Oh, lovely change up from Amir. Good thinking on, a little exchange there. Yeah, that is the competitive nature here. Get ready, steady, go! Because we've got the Caltex HBL PSL Fantasy League about to get underway. Plenty of chat there. Ahmad Wasim, he's having a discussion with his bowler and tweaking the field and the covers a little bit. Going cross seam here. There's Amir. Oh, there's that zip. There's that one that can sometimes kick off the seam or kiss just the leather side of it and not bounce. But this one has bounced. This track, lovely stuff. Good bit of bounce out of the surface. There's certainly some needle out there.
Yeah, mean business, means a lot. Karachi v Lahore. Big clash in the HBL PSL.
Now, they've had 3 dots on the trot, and there's only 1 to go, and you just feel that pressure valve start to squeeze a little. What does Fakir do here with the last one? There's that lovely lengths that we've seen of Amir, just in the early days, of course, in PSL. Very consistent with that back end of a length. Yeah, well bowled. He just went a little too early there to Fakir, but he keeps the strike and takes a single. And so after 5, it's 37 without loss now.
It's a good start, this, for the Qalandars. Great clash of these 2 wonderful rivals to the history of Pakistan cricket. Yes, Sohail Khan and Fakir Zaman is just giving himself all kinds of space in the crease, and what it's done as well, it's drawn a few glares from both Shinwari and from Ahmed, and no bowler likes a batsman who takes liberties. We bowlers don't like batsmen who dance around and, in a way, don't have respect for the bowler. What do you reckon, Hoggy?
Well, one thing that I have seen is they attacking Zaman with the short ball. I don't mind them charging me either, Wilco.
has got the most extraordinary technique, that bottom hand. It just comes into every shot that he plays.
It just looks as though he's not as comfortable with the short ball, and Amir and Sahal Khan have been attacking with the short ball.
Yeah, watch this. Look at his bottom hand, his left hand. You see how it just takes control of the shot all the way around to the full bat swing. That's Sahel. That'll have to be called a wide, surely. Yes.
Well, Sahal there just trying a little too much.
Well, the aerial lucky t-shirt launcher, there it is, that can make you win anything from signed cricket balls, bats, and even a chance to be present at the award ceremony post-match. So that's something to look forward to.
Well, Sahal Khan, he was struggling with a little rhythm in his first game, but right now both batsmen are trying to put him under a little bit of pressure. He knows that. Bowled a very good first over, but that last ball was trying a little too much. Just got to try and keep it nice and simple, Sahal.
It's just made that more difficult for himself, because what Sahel Khan has bowled there is a long half volley. But with Sahel Akhtar going, look how far outside that leg stump he's gone.
That's just because of the short ball before. I think Sahal Khan wanted to execute that more out the body. It went down leg side, and both of these batsmen not too comfortable with the short ball, and hence giving themselves a little bit of room, and that's great anticipation and reaction for Sahal Khan.
There's a lot of guessing and double guessing as well, though, isn't there? You can almost think, right, I'm going to do the premeditation. Well, great shot. He has caught hold of this, and that is a wonderful strike. Now that had a certain amount of premeditation in it. 51 HBL tournament sixes.
Well, that was just a gift for Sahal Akhtar, going for the slow ball. Khan not getting it right, trying too many things. The ball before was a perfect Yorker. Probably in this situation, just getting out of the over when he'd had such a fine spell up until now. Probably should have gone for the Yorker again. He's paying the price for just trying to do too much.
Going for the Yorker and overdoing it, overcooking it, and it's gone for 4. So you can see here and sense that Sohail Khan is trying a bit too hard.
It was the right option, just slightly going down leg side, so he's just got the radar wrong in this over. And that's probably because both batsmen are moving around the crease, making an easy target for the bowler.
.12 from this over. Oh, it got a little bit big on him, and he's safe. And not only that, the fielder has missed the ball. So the 50 comes up, and it's come in 6 overs of the power play. 50 up, 6 overs of the power play. And the Qalandars have got off to a good start here. Zaman 18 from 18, Sohail Akhtar 30 from 18. Imad Wasim is back into the attack.
This is a good piece of bowling from Imad. Just skidding on. See the ball not hitting the seam, but
last ball from Sohail Khan of that over. It just got a bit big on Sohail Akhtar. Sometimes he's having a bit of a trouble time here. Fielder is Ravi Bopara. Now, this is a contest within the contest right here. Fakhar Zaman and Imad Wasim, two players who know a lot about each other. What would you think he's going to try and bowl here? Oggy, let's have a look first. Well, he knew he was going to come at it.
He's coming over the wicket, so he's just trying to cramp him for room, and Fakhar Zaman knows that, so he's just going to try and favour that leg side. So I won't be surprised if Imad Wasim comes around the wicket and tries to just go a little wider of off stump to Fakhar Zaman when he comes back on strike.
Made some room, and he's really climbed into this. That's gone a long way back. That's a big blow.
Well, it doesn't seem much assistance out there for Imad Wasim on this particular wicket. The ball is just skidding on perfectly to the bat. Sohail getting this one out of the screws, right in the slot.
Pepsi catch a craw chance right here. That ball was in the air for a long time for the Pepsi catch a craw opportunity.
Well, there's a little bit of pressure for Imad Wasim, the captain. Trying to bowl a little quicker, a little wider. And that was the ball before that increases the pressure on the bowler. Beautiful six.
Well, once again, it's a good start for the Qalandars, and it's been a thread of the way that they've played, the Qalandars. They've got off traditionally to good starts. But it's the ability to sustain and keep that momentum going. But Fakhar Zaman and Sohail Akhtar have put on 60 now for this opening stand against Imad Wasim's Karachi Kings. End of the over, 61 without loss. Just have a look at the team at the bottom there, the Lahore Qalandars. They score better than anyone in the first 6 overs in the power play, going at 8.5, and yet that drops in the next 13 overs, 14 overs to 7. So really, Qalandars should be at the top of that pile for the run rate in the first 6 overs.
I'll tell you what, Wilco, proved it in the last game. 1 for 97 they were off 10 until Sohail Akhtar was out. And then they ended up only making 171. So the run rate does slow down after that initial stance from both openers, and something is happening out in the middle. A change of ball.
How much is a new cricket ball these days? How much is a cricket ball? Well, with the way that the cricket ball is hit out of the park these days, and a number go missing, just trying to think some of the cricket grounds in the Caribbean or in Sri Lanka, maybe one or two in Pakistan as well, with the trees and parks outside. When a cricket ball goes missing, that's when the finance officer says, right, we're going to have to change things. Right, this is Umar Khan, slow left arm. Brad Hogg, this is your territory. You were unorthodox. Well, you still are. But you bowled the left arm wrist spin. This is left arm finger spin, so he's a more orthodox bowler.
Well, young man, early on in his career, Umar. A good start, 2 overs, very economical in his first game.
It's the first time, by the way, arm finger spin, so he's a more orthodox bowler.
Well, young man, early on in his career, Umar. A good start, 2 overs, very economical in his first game.
It's the first time, by the way, in the PSL that Lahore Qalandars have put on 50+ opening partnerships in back-to-back matches. They did it in the first game against Islamabad, and they've done it tonight.
Well, it just shows that you do need a good start. You do need a good top order. So Multan earlier in the game, their opening partnership, they've got to find the right partnership in that team.
Catch it!
Catch it is the call from Mohammad Rizwan behind the stumps.
Though if you do get a good start in the power play from your openers, it just makes it easier for the lower order. It takes the pressure away as well when you really set the scene in the power play and get the team, get the innings off to a good start.
You just get the feeling here that Fakhar Zaman is it's getting a bit tied up. He's got 21 from 22 with just 2 fours. Hasn't hit a 6 yet. He's probably looking for another gear in the gearbox to go up to increase his speed. He's hit this pretty crisply.
The thing with Umar compared to Imad, the captain, is that he's bowling more overspin than what the captain is. The captain was trying to slide the ball in, cramp the batsman up for room. But because of this overspin, the batsmen are finding it hard to hit him. He's bowling it on a good length, and he's slightly getting a little bit of extra bounce as well.
There's lots going on from Mohammad Rizwan behind the stumps. He's giving us a running commentary.
There you see, he's just getting overspin on the ball. That was a cross seamer as well. So if it doesn't land on the seam, it lands on the shiny side, it skids onto the batsman as well. So just a variance in pace off the wicket because of the way he's holding the ball.
How much has he got on this in distance? Not enough. Man underneath it, takes the catch. Babar Azam takes the catch, and it was always going to be short in distance. Mickey Arthur, Wasim Akram enjoyed that moment. It's the first wicket to fall, and it's Sohail Akhtar.
Well, Umar Khan, that was a beautiful piece of bowling. Bowling some overspin, getting it on a good length, making the batsman reach, making the batsman play. Proper spin, good areas. And Sohail Akhtar trying to go across the line, go over mid-wicket territory. Paid the price with the extra overspin, the extra bounce, the top edge, straight down the ground. He's got to go. 39 off 25, very productive innings. Lahore 64 for 1.
Well, this is a change in the batting order for the Qalandars. It is the New Zealander Anton Devsic who comes in, and he can be very destructive. He's got a top score of 94 not out in his T20 career, and he generally likes the mid-wicket area. Right, it's 64 for 1. Let's go downstairs to Erin Holland. Erin.
Thanks, Alan. I'm here with the COO of HBL, Mr. Mufti. Now, Mr. Mufti, what made you and HBL want to get behind the incredible PSL tournament?
First of all, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being with you. Pakistan is a nation of young people. Something like 50% of our population is young. Now, that requires us to support activities which they enjoy, and I think providing a healthy sports activity is one of the best things a corporate can do. So HBL's passion for cricket comes from our dream to serve the nation and the young people in the nation.
And is it a year-by-year decision, or is it something that you hope to be a part of for many, many years to come?
We are very proud to have been associated with from the start, from the birth of this initiative 3 years ago. This is our 4th year, and we hope to be here for as long as the PCB would have it.
Oh, look, I think we're very, very happy to have you on board. The PSL is growing in stature, it's growing in size, it's very exciting. How excited are you that we have 8 games that are going to be back in Pakistan, back on home soil?
Our dream and passion is to have the games in Pakistan, and we feel we are working our way towards that, and we look forward to hosting the opening and the final in Pakistan.
I don't think it's too far away at all. Now, in an ideal world, who is in that final in Karachi?
Very simple answer. Our fans. Our fans is what this is all about. It's the competitiveness, it's the excellence of the talent which comes out when the teams play. That's what matters. It doesn't matter which team wins, it's the fans who win.
That was a very politically correct answer. No favourites there. Well, I think I speak on behalf of everyone when I say thank you so much, HBL, for your continued support of the Pakistan Super League, and we hope that you'll be around for many more years to come.
Thank you. My pleasure having you. Appreciate it.
Well, HBL are doing a wonderful job in promoting the Pakistan Super League, the PSL, and they've been with the tournament from its inception. Meanwhile, this is a drop chance. Sikandar Raza lets this one through his hands. There's no run there. End of 9 overs, 69 for 1.
उसको
69 for 1. It's another opening stand with Sohail Akhtar and Fakhar Zaman that has set the Qalandars on their way. Anton Devsic here, the New Zealander, has played some pretty crucial roles in the various franchises he's played for. That's the area he likes. He likes going square, likes going leg side, and he picks up a boundary.
Well, Umar, he's just got to work out what line he actually wants to bowl. Does he want to bowl outside off stump? With Devsic wanting to favour the leg side, he might want to bring one of those backward points over to the leg side and just clog up a mid-wicket region and bring that deep mid-wicket more squarer, probably more to cover that sweep shot that we just saw from Devsic.
He does sweep a lot as well. He likes going down on that one knee, sweeps it, and he favours that leg side.
This is a beautiful piece of bowling. Deserved that wicket, Umar. Very courageous, bowling over spin. I've seen a lot of spinners try and bowl a lot quicker.
Oh, it's tantalisingly close. Shamwari, the fielder.
Well, that was another good piece of bowling, making Fakhar Zaman reach for the ball. Slower delivery, wide of off stump, bit of overspin, and again just getting the top edge, that extra bounce from Umar. Beautiful piece of bowling.
Good ball, good ball, good ball.
He's doing pretty well here, Umar Khan. He knows there's a battle of wits going on here, because the bowler knows that Fakhar Zaman would love to stamp his authority on him. And as the bowler, you've got to be brave.
Well, he has been brave. He's bowled just short of a good length for a spinner. He hasn't overpitched. It's been perfect spin bowling. He's showing the seniors how to do it.
This time it's a slower delivery that just caused that miss-hit from Devsic. Ooh, reverse sweep. Rizwan's gone up, but it's not a convincing appeal, not for the umpire anyway. It's the end of the over. He's not having any of that. 10 overs gone, 77 for 1.
Come on, second, coming down, coming down, coming down. Hold the ball in your hand, buddy.
Oh, caught behind, yes! Big wicket. Zaman has been dismissed. Raza has picked up a wicket, caught behind, trying to swing through the offside, trying to muscle his way through, and it's worked for the Kings in the end. Spinners doing the job. Short and wide and really wide, and well, Fakhar did really well to get an edge on that, because that was extremely wide, but it works. First the left arm spinner, then the off spinner into the wickets. Karachi Kings getting back into this game. Fakhar Zaman 26, 77 for 2. Wickets will create situation for the Kings. They've picked up 2. A.B. de Villiers. Well, they've assembled a star cast this season, Qalandars, and he's the best amongst the best, A.B. Fantastic view that. Perched high up, starts off stylishly with a single down the ground. Vantage point, they say. As wide at times, it's useful really to bowl that line to Fakhar Zaman. Just get the ball away from his range, under-edge it, and good catch by the keeper. Rizwan is a good keeper. Just seems as if pitch, with pace off the ball, the slower you bowl, the better it is. And with the spinners just mixing it up slightly, Fakhar didn't have a great day today. Didn't get going like we're normally used to. But this man on screen, he can change the complexion very quickly.
It was a well thought out strategy by the Kings against Zaman. They did a Chris scale on him actually in one of the IPL matches. He was bounced out. And he got frustrated in the end and threw his wicket away. I think Fakhar Zaman was also looking a little agitated with the tactics. They bowled short at him. And in the end, just a wild swing at a wide ball did the job for the Kings. Catch it, sliced it uppishly for a run. There must be a lot of comfort batting with AB de Villiers, because you know that even if you're struggling for a little while in T20, there's somebody at the other end that'll take care of the situation. Got out to a real wide one. Yeah, down the pitch. Another single to AB de Villiers, 82 for the loss of 2. To Devsich, 3 to AB de Villiers. Don't go anywhere because ABD is out there. Sohail 39. Zaman, the last man, dismissed for 26. I'd be getting my best bowler in right now against AB de Villiers. Before he gets going, before his eyes in, it's imperative for the Kings really to deceive him and get him out. Question is, who could be that bowler? For me, could be either Mohammad Amir or Imad Wasim. Goes big, oh, and gone. You didn't have to bring on your best bowler. He certainly is ruling the roost, this little kid. Look at the joy on the faces. He can't believe it. The fans are disgusted at the result. Distraught would be the word. It's Umar who's picked up a wicket, and well, all the Kings fans can't believe their luck. Making room and swinging it away towards mid-wicket and caught by the rope.
What a moment for Umar Khan, 19-year-old. Followed ABD into the pads, and ABD succumbed with that big hit. The moment for Umar Khan. ABD is gone for 3, 82 for 3.
Hafiz is at the non-striker's end. Devsich puts one away to the fielder at mid-wicket. Kings have been sharp in the field. Umar Khan, 19-year-old kid, deceiving AB de Villiers with an excellent piece of bowling. He followed him. He made room so that he could go through the offside. Just followed the batsman, and in the end, just didn't have the power and the legs really to beat that fielder. That's a priceless moment for this 19-year-old.
And what a start to his PSL career. First game, 2 overs, 9 runs and a wicket. And this game again, 2 for 12 into his 3rd over. Hafiz comes in. The captain now has to player knock which takes Qalandars to that 160 mark. But the spinners right now doing a job for Karachi Kings.
Round the stumps to the right-hander. Hafiz goes big down the ground. He's got this ability to take the game away from the opposition in a matter of few overs. He's kind of rediscovered himself, Mohammad Hafiz, in white ball cricket. More fearless. Yeah, followed him, AB de Villiers. Needed really a big connection to beat that man. Good catch. Ravi Bopara is an excellent fielder. Yeah, what did you do, boss? So many fans have come really to watch him display skills. Quicker ball, they're all waiting for the finger to be raised. They can easily review. They can review. So, yeah, they've gone for one. Quicker, wicket to wicket. The players, the fielding side feel that they've got a very strong case of leg before wicket. All clear as far as the front foot is concerned. Quicker, straighter. Yeah, what did you do, boss? So many fans have come really to watch him display skills. Quicker ball, they're all waiting for the finger to be raised. They can easily review. They can review. So, yeah, they've gone for one. Quicker, wicket to wicket. The players, the fielding side feel that they've got a very strong case of leg before wicket. All clear as far as the front foot is concerned. Quicker, straighter. And did it hit the glove? Did it hit the glove? It's bending low. This looks pretty serious.
Another very good piece of bowling. He quickened it up this time. He's varying his pace so well. Was there a little touch on the glove? Yeah, anxious faces. Rizwan feels quite confident. Is there a little glove?
Yeah, a few spikes on the ultra edge, and then the big spike, that is when the ball was thudding into the pads. But was there a little bit of connection, under edge or the part of the glove hitting the ball? Remember, it's been given as not out, so everything has got to clear before the decision is reversed by the third umpire. So it's looking hard at all the evidence, and it's a not out. So those spikes were read as an inside edge.
But it's been really impressive by Umar Khan. The changes in pace, not overawed by the occasion. The left-arm spinner, yet again, first match impressive. This match again, so that first match wasn't a fluke, so he's carrying on the good work.
Clearly not a fluke, but giving a flu to the opposition with his very fine bowling. There you see him spin one. He's been flatter as well, and wicket to wicket, spun a few. Lovely work from 19-year-old. 86 for the loss of 3.
Left arm round, gentlemen. That's it.
.86 for the loss of 3. They need another partnership, Lahore Qalandars.
How much the ball has to be hitting? Pitching? 50%.
Looking a lot more enthused now, Kings, after the dismissal of AB de Villiers. They see an opening, a real opening of getting into the middle order now. Right. We've got Fakhri Alam by the rope downstairs.
Thank you, Ramiz. And right here in the Qalandars dugout, I'm with Rahat Ali. Rahat, थोड़ा सा pressure आना शुरू हो गया अचानक गेंद?
नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है, ये कि विकेट इतना इजी नहीं है. हम देख रहे हैं इस पे अगर ये पार्टनरशिप अगर अच्छी होती है तो 150-160 अच्छा स्कोर होगा.
अच्छा राहत, ये बताइए कि पिछले मैच में 4 विकेट्स ली आपने, एक ओवर में 3 भी ली, तो वो विकेट दूसरा विकेट था साइड पे जिसपे खेल रहे थे. क्या स्ट्रेटेजी थी आपकी पिछले मैच के अंदर बॉलिंग में?
मेरे ख्याल से पिछले मैच की विकेट डिफरेंट थी, इस मैच में डिफरेंट है. उसमें थे कि बॉल थोड़ा ग्रिप हो रहा था, ज़्यादा वेरिएशन की थी. इसमें मेरे ख्याल से ज़्यादा लेंथ बॉल और अच्छी मतलब वेरिएशन से भी इसमें करनी पड़ेगी, लेकिन यह कि इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कि जितना स्कोर होगा उसे डिफेंड करें.
अच्छा ये बताएं कि एक मुसलसल एक चीज़ हॉन्ट करती है कलंदर्स को कि जी जीत में थोड़ी सी प्रॉब्लम होती है, जीता हुआ मैच भी फंस जाता है, तो आप लोग अपने आप को किस तरह मोटिवेट रख रहे हैं डगआउट के अंदर?
ये तो क्रिकेट है, इसमें हार जीत होती रहती है. कोशिश करते हैं इंशाल्लाह कि मैच जीतें, तो कोशिश करेंगे ये अगर 150 प्लस हो जाता है तो इसमें हम एक इंशाल्लाह डिफेंड करेंगे उसको और कोशिश करेंगे इसको मैच जीत के एक फर्स्ट विक्ट्री हासिल करें इस टूर्नामेंट में.
Alright जी, बेस्ट ऑफ लक फॉर योर गेम राहत, एंड उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप आज भी जबरदस्त बॉलिंग परफॉर्मेंस देंगे. इट्स बैक टू यू गाइस, रमीज इन द कॉम बॉक्स.
Thank you so much. Outstanding jacket, Fakhar. Looking very sharp. Well, they need 9 and over to get to 150. 7 wickets in hand. All they need is one good solid partnership, and 10 and over could be a possibility as well, which will give them 162. Spinners have bowled splendidly well. Good variations. Imad is different to Umar Khan.
One.
90 for the loss of 3. And so 90 for the loss of 3. Current rate will get them 138. I think that talk would have been how to limit their reach to around 140, 150. Qalandars on the other hand need just one solid performance. Devsich could be the man for them. He's a powerful strike force. Trial by spin continues. 3 overs for Umar Khan, 2 for 16. Imad has bowled 3 overs, none for 22. They've shackled the opposition.
It's the spinners that have brought Karachi Kings back in the game. Pace off the ball and also bowling pretty straight, so difficult to get them away. Sikandar Raza 2 overs for 9, 1 wicket. So look at him, Imad, you look at Umar Khan, you look at Sikandar Raza, they're the go-to men right now. And they put the brakes on Lahore Qalandars.
That's the way to go. Downtown and big. He's an excellent player in the middle order these days, Mohammad Hafiz, and that was thrashed. 52nd HBL 6. That counter has got to move faster for for Lahore Qalandars really to get to that 160, 170 score. Went shorter, quicker, and Hafiz was almost on top of that one. After hitting him down the track by using his feet, he just waited in the crease and looked to cut it, missed it.
Nicely done again by Umar Khan. The arm ball this time and sort of followed Hafiz a little, skidded off the surface. And a big edge. Very difficult catch, but go down as a chance. But quick delivery from Umar Khan.
Oh, What a miss by Rizwan. Is a good keeper. Apesh on the bounce to the field. Baba stationed there at long on. But you don't want to miss Hafiz. He can make you pay because he's so good at reading the game, at playing spin. Yeah, lovely use of the feet in his reach and radar, and it did the distance. Non-striker misses the stumps at the non-strikers, and it's 100 now. 100 for the loss of 3. Yeah, game beautifully set up. Both teams have got a chance of dismantling the other. Last 6 overs are going to be so important. Oh, that's bad miss. That really is a bad miss. Yeah, at 19 you don't want to be a fielder that is made to run around because of poor performance. Umar Khan is at point against the left-hander, Devsich. Flat and bowling the good length. He bowls the hard length. A difficult thing to do for a spinner.
Bowls pretty quickly as well. It doesn't allow the batsman to get underneath. It doesn't give you the length to actually hit over the top, and he'll do the same to Hafiz. So Hafiz will be looking to stay on that back foot, maybe that cut shot. And Imad will not allow any flight whatsoever.
Got to be careful with hit him for a 6 also, Imad. Unless you improvise and you're a good improviser, he'll not offer you soft balls to hit for 4s or 6s. Oh, that one kept just a little bit low. Slower in pace on this occasion.
Today batting hasn't been easy. It's not a type of pitch where you look at 180. I think 150, anything over that will be very competitive. The ball not really coming onto the bat.
That's great fielding. That really is brilliant piece of fielding. Hafiz had no chance in the end. It's Sikandar Raza. Not only good fielding, but great execution of hitting the stumps. Yeah, picked up the ball cleanly, attacked the ball and then attacked the stumps. And Hafiz at 38, unfortunately, had no hope really of making this.
A fantastic. Hafiz not in the frame at all. Sikandar Raza with bullseye. That went on in a flash. Hafiz run out for 14, 103 for 4.
Good captaincy from Imad Wasim. Brendan Taylor is in, and straight away there's a slip in place as well. Over 3,000 T20 career runs. Best of 101. Into the pads, and he's off the mark straight away. Right after 15, 4 down for 104. They've been very impressive in the field. It was hit hard. Devsich called for it. Hafiz had no chance. Absolutely no chance of making it. And it was a direct hit as well from Sikandar. Brilliant piece of fielding, because Hafiz had the power and the game really to take the game away from the Kings. Given out by Mickey Arthur and company as well. Wonderful piece of fielding. It's going to be Taylor versus Shinwari now. No is the call. Let's go and meet up with Fakhre Alam once again.
Hi, thank you Ramiz, and Pepsi Catch a Crore winners here with me, Irfan and Numan. आप दोनों को बहुत-बहुत मुबारक हो. कहाँ से आप?
लाहौर से. पेशावर से.
पेशावर से. तो आपने लाहौर कलंदर्स की शर्ट क्यों पहनी हुई है?
बस लाहौर कलंदर को, टीम को तो नहीं, राणा साहब को सपोर्ट करते हैं.
अच्छा, टीम को नहीं, राणा साहब को सपोर्ट करते हैं. कैच पहला आपने पकड़ा कल?
इन्होंने पहला मैंने.
आपने पकड़ा, कैसे पकड़ा?
मैंने फर्स्ट कैच आया था, फेस पे लगा, सीधा ऐसे पकड़ लिया एक हाथ से.
अरे वाह वाह, हाथ और मुंह से कैच आपने पकड़ा है. दैट्स अ यूनिक कैच. और आपने?
मेरा तो खैर इतना नहीं था, इजी था, बिल्कुल पकड़ लिया.
पकड़ लिया था. आप दोनों ने कल पहले थे हमारे विनर्स जिन्होंने कैच जो थे वो पकड़े थे, यानी कि 50-50 लाख रुपए आपने जीते. उसके बाद आज दो लोगों ने फिर पकड़ लिया है, तो आपके 25-25 लाख हो गए, उनको भी 25-25 लाख हो गए. दुआ कीजिए कि कम से कम लोग पकड़ें ताकि आपके इनाम जो है वो ज्यादा से ज्यादा रहें. पेप्सी है ना, पेप्सी कैच अ करोड़. क्या करोगे पैसों के साथ?
अभी तो मतलब प्लान किया है, कोई मतलब घर वालों के लिए, पापा के लिए, उन्होंने मतलब बोला था ऐसे.
माशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह. और आप?
मैं इंशाल्लाह अपने इलाके से किसी को उम्रे में भेजूंगा.
अरे क्या बात है. Well done, Pepsi Catch a Crore. That's the spirit. Keep catching. It's HBL PSL 2019. Back to you guys in the comms.
Hey, thank you, Fakhar. Well done. Like your energy.
He's pumped. Lahore Qalandars need some of what Fakhar is on.
Passion and enthusiasm. And couple more things. 104 for the loss of 4.
Lahore Qalandars need some of what Fakhar is on.
Passion and enthusiasm. And couple more things. 104 for the loss of 4. It's important for Devsich really now to carry on. 17 from 20 balls.
Yeah, he's been a little bit one-dimensional, using the sweep shot as often as possible. Running out his captain, who looked very good, to be honest, hurt even more.
Brighter, colourful fans. Colourful balloons. And they have a chance to be fan of the match.
Imad Wasim mixed his bowlers up really well tonight. Kept it interesting. Shot. Excellent shot. Just what the Qalandars needed. Bit of momentum into the innings. Taylor. Brendan Taylor down the order. Sweet timing.
The HBL 6 counter. registers the 53rd six. I mean, the balance was flawless. Strong base and a very good catch. Yeah, it's a lovely strike, and the way to go, mid-off was up in the circle, so logical route was taken. It's a single down towards third man. Yeah, you got to love this shot. Eye on the ball, great base, and hands to the ball over mid-off. Beautiful execution, and it went a long way as well. Great shot by the cameraman as well, and a very good catch. It's a complete action. A kind of make or break situation for both sides. Last 4 overs left. And almost a sensational catch, but you've got to give credit to Devsich for playing such a subtle good shot. End of the over as well, 117 for 4. For down, 117 on the board. Mohammad Amir getting a go once again. 2 overs, none for 13 for him.
You got to think for the Qalandars that 8 and over is the target. Brings them right up close to that 150 run mark. This is the last ball of the previous over. Oh, so close yet so far. Chanwari often held back because he's excellent at the death. Travelled in the last.
That's a good shot. The placement was good. Is he coming back for the second? Makes his ground flat return, but he was home. All right, Tapalti, Rocket Man. He's got to serve some tea here, boss. He's too tired really to do it. Nice and flat. Desperation by the runner, diving full length, making it easily in the end.
Mid-off in the ring. Slower ball, drag leg side. I think it's just the one. It was excellent the other night, or last night, let's say. Bowled really well with the new ball and the old ball. 4 wickets. Best wickets in the PSL. It's good to see him back taking wickets again. Had a lean spell for a period of time. His skill was certainly on show yesterday, last night. Big reason that the Karachi Kings got on the points. Got up and got their first victory.
Yeah, this bowling side of Kings is not looking bad at all. You've got Imad, you've got Mohammad Amir. You've got young 19-year-old kid Umar Khan, who's been very impressive. Throw in a Sikandar Raza, and such pitches, it'd be useful as well.
This is an area that the Qalandars really need to improve. Last year they were the worst team. The last sort of 4 or 5 overs, the death period as we referred to it, only averaging 8 runs per wicket. Well, they certainly need better than that tonight. I think the minimum for them is 150. Give their bowlers a chance.
Yeah, nothing on the ball, no pace from Mohammad Amir. He saw the batsman making room and he delivered. No pace. That's such clever bowling.
Yeah, someone I'm looking forward to watching, hopefully he improves, is Yasir Shah. Game 1, I thought he was too flat and too quick defensive. I'd like to see him be a bit more attacking.
Head and shoulders move. A million. Another neat over for the Kings. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, 3 critical overs to go here now to finish this match. Graham Smith, what's a good total on this pitch now for the Qalandars?
Yeah, I think the Qalandars need to be looking at that 150 mark. That'll be bonus for them. Anything above that, they'll be like over the moon, as we see runs per over in the last 4 overs, runs per wicket, sorry. Qalandars only averaging just over 8. They're poor. They need something special here, and I think this might be it. Sohail back into the attack. I think this is the opportunity for Devsic and Brendan Taylor to really 20
on his back. Devsic has been in long enough now to really step up the gears. 27 balls he's faced, 2 fours for his 27.
Yeah, it's been a struggling, hard-fought knock. He's run out his captain. He's probably overused the sweep shot. Shire back to in the crowd.
Now Brendan Taylor, he's got a century on his CV in T20 cricket. Well bowled. That's well bowled by Sohail Khan. He probably saw Taylor trying to make some room.
It hasn't been a free-flowing surface tonight. Batsmen have had to grow after their runs. I thought the Qalandars were excellent again in the first 7, 8, and then just lost their way trying to accelerate. And I think that's where teams have struggled. What they do need here is an over of 20, maybe a 15, somewhere around there, just to give them a bit of oomph.
Now get ready to play the Caltex HBL PSL Fantasy. Out there at that deep point, always.
The other thing is they don't bat deep. Yasir Shah in next. Into the bowlers, so a lot of pressure on these two to make the play. Probably a better light, Brathwaite going home, an all-rounder.
And the big disappointment of it's just wonderful when he's on song. Economy rate, the Karachi Kingston tonight. The spin has been key for them. Umar Khan and Imad Wasim. Slower ball, and Devsic waited for it, but it's still only 1 run.
Yeah, timing is an issue in this over. 2 balls to go. Where can they get the boundary? Where will Taylor look? 3rd man back, mid-off in the ring. He'll be hoping for a bit of width to free the arms. Saw his initial boundary. Beautiful shot over extra cover, mid-off for 6. Let's have a look at this field. Mid-off in the ring. Point, cover. Mid-on comes back. Everyone out square. Makes you think that he's going to slow a ball into the deck, probably, or the bouncer with this field.
Straight at him. It was a pretty well directed delivery from Sohail Khan, but Brendan Taylor not able to do much with it.
Yeah, he sort of predicted that with the field. Maybe could have set up, maybe moved a little bit inside and tried to pick up pull. Gave away all the answers with the field there, did Sohail. Now Devsic's turn. Different field set up for him.
Well, that leg side is being bolstered. Well, in fact, the long on is coming back into a mid-on position. Is a deep mid-wicket and a deep backward square, and fine leg is going back because Devsic does like to play leg side. And he tried to get it, and that was well bowled again by Sohail Khan. 18 overs gone, 127 for 4. Two overs to go here for the Qalandars to put some total for their bowlers to bowl at. Imad Wasim, 4 overs, none for 26. 4 overs from Umar Khan, 2 for 25. A brilliant spell from him tonight. He's just 19 years of age. Now Brendan Taylor, he's been in for 10 balls for his 13. Devsic can cause some damage, but he's really got to find another dimension to his game. That's going nowhere, that's just going for one. Direct hit, is that out? Well, Brendan Taylor is running back for the second without his bat. Umpire's going to go upstairs.
Yeah, and I think he's in trouble, Brendan Taylor. He's going to have to, in my opinion, take a stroll, fetch that bat and walk off to the change room, because I think it was a wonderful bit of fielding, and that backs it up. He's out. Beautiful fielding. We've seen some classic throws and catches. So, it's a kind of Raza. Excellent fielding.
Yeah, a matter of inches. Had to stretch for it. Imad Wasim takes aim and hits bullseye. So Brendan Taylor goes for 13. It's 127 for 5. Devsic is on the way back, and Qalandars are crumbling here.
Tough night for Devsic. Just never looked in any sort of form. Again, sits in the surface, has to wait. Just chips it straight to the man on the boundary, and they're happy, aren't they? Another wicket down for Lahore Qalandars. Devsic gone for 28 or 30, striking at 91, 27 for 6.
Well, the big man there on strike is Hardus Filyun from South Africa. And he manages to get a bat on something that would have been called a wide had he not touched it. Down the leg side. Can he bat?
Well, he's a big man with power. Not a natural batter. Devsic, end of him again. He'll be frustrated in that change room. Don't know if Mohammad Hafiz will be talking to him after that silly run out. Right now 128 for 6. You think anything they can pick up here in the last 9 deliveries is a bonus for them.
Yasir Shah on strike. And once again Mohammad Amir just aiming for the pads. He's not going to give either of these batsmen any room outside their comfort zone.
Yasir Shah has played 100 matches already, 101 now. Better known for his bowling. He'll have a big job to do, leg spin tonight, but can he squeeze something out of the next 8 deliveries? 125 was the total in game 1. So on past that.
Well, you would tend to back the bowler of Mohammad Amir's experience against Hardus Filyun, who's going to swing and try and swing that bat at anything he can get hold of. 330s, best score 41 not out, so he's no mug, he can score some runs. Strike rate 121. Quick fire 18-25 from him.
Played most of his cricket at the Wanderers, and pacey, fast, bouncy wickets. It's a bit different here at the Ring of Fire. Slow surface. It's great skill from Amir, mixing up slower bounces, Yorkers, grippers. Wonderful skill. 130 for 6.
Last over to go here for the Qalandars. Imad Wasim, the Karachi Kings captain, won the toss, put the Qalandars into bat. They got off to a good start. 64 for the first wicket, and this is Sohail Khan. Filyun just helps it around on its way. He's only going to get one.
Hey, Wilco, can they find a way to get that 140 mark? Let's look at this run out again. Imad Wasim, it was excellent. Only one stump to hit. Did it well. They have fielded outstanding, and the bowling attack is looking good for the Karachi Kings.
Well, those are the skills you practice before the match and practice on the off days, and when they come off, it's a great delight for the coaches. Big smash, doesn't go far. Imad Wasim is some fielder, isn't he? He just gets into the right place. He's there in mid-off. He's saved some more runs. He's made the run out. He's a tactical. He's become a very good tactician. Opens the bowling his left arm spin. Now, Hardus Filyun has got 4 balls left. Strike a meaty blow here, 1 or 2. If you can get a 4, squeeze one down, maybe fine leg. Fine leg is up inside the circle. He's an experienced bowler, Sohail Khan, and so far Hardus Filyun is finding this task beyond him.
Well, it's good thinking. Tail ender, big strong brute of a man, as you said, Wilco, and he's always going to open up that front leg and look straight leg side where they tend to go. So he's got it outside his eye line, making him reach for it. Maybe just get that third man a touch finer in case he gets a little edge on it. Sweeper on the boundary square. Let's get the field right. Change it. Change now. Leg side field. Maybe the slow ball into the surface again. Or the bumper.
Yeah. The short one, as you said, Graham Smith, and just gloves for one. So this is a fine final over. 1-1.1. He's showing his hand with the field changes, Sohail Khan. Fortunately for him, he's bowling at more of a tail ender. Seen the batsmen really struggle for timing tonight. Every time they've tried to accelerate, especially as the ball's got older, it's got tougher. You can get maybe one out the ground here, 140, might give them something to bowl at. You never know. Slower ball picked up by Yasir Shah, and it's not going anywhere, and in fact he slipped at the non-striker's end as well.
Again, no timing. We can hear it in our earpieces here. Clunking sound, nothing hitting the middle of the bat. But granted, also good skill, good change-ups from the Karachi Kings. Nice little leggy, almost googly-like back of the hand.
Yeah, nice interaction between Sohail Khan and Yasir Shah. It's the final ball of the innings. He carves it up over that inner field, that inner ring, and is he going to get four? Yes, he is. I just wonder whether that blow itself might be the difference at the end of this contest, as Lahore Qalandars finish 138 for 6.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking from Sohail. It wasn't necessary. Excellent from Hardisville in that little boundary. Hopefully give his team some confidence. Confidence they desperately need. A team that needs a W. Just feel the tension of the Lahore Qalandars. Years and years of disappointment.
Well, that was tough going for the Qalandars. Some of the big guns didn't fire. And A.V. de Villiers with the single-digit score, 138 for 6. 26 from Zaman, Sohail Akhtar 39. They put on 64 for the opening wicket. Devsic 28, de Villiers 3, Hafiz 14, Brendan Taylor 13, and a couple of runs at the end. 138 for 6.
The bowling card was good from the Karachi Kings, excellent. From Amir again, Imad was good. Mad, 22 for 25, but let's not forget the run-outs and the way that they fielded it was excellent, and they restricted the Qalandars to 138 for 6.
HBL PSL here at the Dubai Cricket Stadium. And it's the Karachi Kings looking to extend their winning start to this tournament. Mohammad Hafiz, captain of the Lahore Qalandars, will be doing his level best to stop them. Karachi Kings of the win over Multan on the opening, on the second night. And now they're chasing 139 to win this. Now Liam Livingstone, 82 on his debut. And he is looking one of the destructive players in this tournament. Liam Livingstone, the Englishman from the county of Lancashire, for whom Wasim Akram played with such distinction for 10 years or more, and Babar Azam over 3,000 runs, strike rate 120, best score 97 not out, and he adds star quality and star value to this Karachi Kings side. It's going to see the leg spin of Yasir Shah to open for the Qalandars.
Well, this is a big move. Normally you find your wicket-taking option, someone who spins the ball in Test cricket. You like to see him in those middle overs when the ball's a little softer. wicket's a little rougher and he might be able to get that extra assistance. But it's not a bad move here. Liam Livingstone really enjoyed the pace the other night when he made that 82. So just a change of tact. See how he goes against this, the quality of spin of Yasser Shah with the new ball. And this could be quite interesting because sometimes the batsmen play for the spin, and with the new ball it might just skid on and you might see Yasser Shah get the LBW. And they've got a bat padding in place as well, and they've got a first slipper in place as well for the leg spinner. Will they get any spin? Yasser.
Well, Yasser Shah pushes the first one through. The short leg is Fakhar Zaman, and Mohammad Hafiz is standing at slip. And he always looks as if he's smiling, Yasser Shah. Doesn't toss this one, doesn't really straighten, straightens a fraction.
Yeah, it was a cross seamer. Didn't bowl with a conventional seam, and that hit the shiny surface of the ball and just skidded on to Livingstone. And that is a great way to play the opening bowler of Yasser Shah, the leg spinner. Liam Livingstone not expecting it to turn because of the newish ball, the harder ball on this wicket. And we haven't seen spin get too much turn. So he backed that from what he's seen earlier on today. Charged down and easily played it to deep mid on.
Right, now the short leg has come out for Babar Azam. There's a bit more respect for Babar Azam. What he brings to the middle. So Mohammad Hafiz has got a ring of fielders offside. 2 on the leg side fence. Well, it's a low total that the Qalandars are defending, but we know that this pitch is not the easiest to play to play freely and free-flowing strokes. Bad luck. That was Fakhar Zaman.
Even though Livingstone used his feet in that last ball, Hafiz, the captain, has brought Fakhar Zaman back into short leg for the Englishman. You'll be thinking that the Englishman will be a little more susceptible to spin than pace. Coming from...
Okay, 2 is the call here, and I think they might go back for the second. They will. That's great running. Superb running from Livingstone and from Babar Azam. The call came quickly from him, from Livingstone. 2 he shouted, and he was back in his crease, but look how quickly out of the blocks Babar Azam had gone. So he made that run for Livingstone. Comfortable run, and 7 off the first over. .138 for 6, the Qalandars, Karachi Kings. The asking rate is 6.95. This is Shaheen Shah Afridi, his first delivery. Chipped, safe. Landing on the advertising boards. Well, they're not boards, are they? They're mats that are stitched into the turf. Well, half century for Babar Azam in the game against Multan in the sun of the afternoon, but he's such a high-class player.
It's just conventional cricket shots there from Babar Azam. Just love the way he used the feet to the spinners. He went to the ball rather than giving himself a little bit of room, getting the head over the ball, and he's in full control of every shot he plays.
Oh, good-looking shot. And that might have hurt. Fakhar Zaman was in the firing line. That ball came out the middle of the bat. Just have a look at the average for Babar Azam in T20 cricket. This is since 2018, since last year, minimum 25 innings. Well, Laurie Evans is up there at 52.9, Babar Azam 51.9, Dinesh Karthik of India, KL Rahul, AB de Villiers, Aaron Finch, Darcy Short and Rishabh Pant. Babar Azam right up there. And the Yorker, and it's squeezed out, unlucky for the bowler, it's gone for 4.
Well, that is a very good piece of bowling for Shahid Khan, executing the Yorker perfectly, knowing that both batsmen here are liking the wicket at the moment. It's a good wicket for batting. He's gone for the Yorker, and very unlucky there. Very lucky for Livingston that he has not had his poles taken out of the ground there. I think that's one thing that they can learn. Last game, Shaheen Afridi went for 45 off his 4 overs. Didn't adapt to the conditions as well as you'd like. Right there, he's summed up the conditions, so he's gone for a little bit of death bowling for the Yorker.
That's the head and shoulders move for $1 million. One lucky winner will earn 1 million Pakistan rupees. Very nice if you can get the right move going.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. 2 full deliveries here from Shaheen Afridi. Wouldn't be surprised if he just tests Liam Livingstone with a bit of head and shoulders, see if there's a little bit of dandruff up there for Liam Livingstone in the helmet. Well, okay.
Well, Livingstone might make the right move. Oh, it's gone right through him. Beautifully bowled. Yeah, what a delivery this is from the youngster.
Great piece of bowling, just slightly shorter than the 2 previous deliveries, and the extra pace has just gone right through Liam Livingstone. And as you can see, Liam Livingstone there going across to the offside. He does favour that leg side, so that's one thing that Lahore can look out with Liam Livingstone. Go a little wider.
Bowled him, look at that middle pole. It's gone. And so has Livingstone. Well, that was a classic dismissal by Shaheen.
Well, it's just too quick. I was thinking that they could go a little wider, but Liam Livingstone wants to go across the line rather than play a conventional straight bat shot back down the ground to a straightish delivery. That was a perfect piece of bowling. Playing those cross bat shots to that extra pace on a wicket that hasn't got that extra bounce is a very risky proposal on this particular wicket. And Liam Livingstone has paid the price. Fortunes have changed for Shaheen Afridi. He's got an early wicket. He didn't get one last game. Liam Livingstone has to go. 11 off 9, Karachi 13 for 1.
Babar Azam on strike, Yasir Shah.
9 Karachi, 13 for 1.
Babar Azam on strike, Yasir Shah. And this is a wonderful cover drive. Splits that inner ring of fielders for 4.
Just think Lahore just gone for Yasir Shah. A little too long in this power play. I just thought he bowled a beautiful first over. I just think they could save him for that middle period when the ball's a little older and he might get a little bit more purchase out of the wicket.
Well, this is the end of Livingston. He went leg side once too often. And when you do that, cross bat, what was basically a straight delivery, it was straight and true, top of off, middle stump. And the old adage still applies. If you aim straight and they miss, you hit. Good contest going on here between two of Pakistan's foremost cricketers, Babar Azam and Yasir Shah. Love to watch these contests within the main contest.
To use his feet. Azam, he's just watching those feet, and as soon as he gets out of the blocks, Yasir Shah is good enough just to shorten the length.
Saw him coming, tried to spear it down the leg side for the stumping. 3 gone, it's 17 for 1. $17 for 1. Let's go downstairs. Rameez Raja. Rameez, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Wilco. I've got the MD of PCB, Mr. Wasim Khan. Welcome to the hot seat.
Thank you, Rameez.
All right, okay, right. So, if I were to ask you your biggest challenge and ask you of your 3 options or preferences, let's start with relaunching cricket back in Pakistan, fixing domestic cricket, fixing test match team. Let's hear you out.
Domestic cricket, I think that's going to be the foundation of everything. There's no point getting a structure right at the top if everything underneath isn't right. So that's going to be a main focus of mine over the next few months.
Okay, right. And relaunching cricket back in Pakistan, obviously from international point of view, that is also quite important.
Absolutely critical for the country, for the credibility, for the fans. It's really important that we get cricket back. We've got 8 PSL games going back this year. The aim really is for us to try and get the whole of the PSL back into Pakistan.
And people want to know how good are you with language Urdu?
Urdu da bol sakta. So there's no problem. Punjabi as well, Mirpuri bhi. I can talk all of it. So there's no issues with that.
So, I mean, if you can speak Punjabi, obviously you can sledge also, because that's part of Punjabi language.
Of course, I'm learning that very, very quickly. I come from Birmingham in England, so there's plenty of that going on. Yeah.
All right, okay, right. PCB in the next 3 years, obviously it's going to be a task, really, setting the targets. How do you see PCB progressing in the next 3 years?
I think we really need to professionalise the organisation. It's done okay, but there's still so many good things that we can do. We've got to bring more commercial income in. We're very reliant on broadcasting money, and we're very good at sort of running great things, but we need to start to bring more money in as well. So there's going to be a number of things that I'll be working on to get things right within the PCB. But it's going to be a real challenge over the next 3 years, but something I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you'd be looking forward to PSL being hosted in Pakistan. Your thoughts on PSL and what can we expect come year 5, year 6?
Yeah, I mean, look, the HBL PSL is a fantastic competition. It's grown every single year. You speak to the agents, you speak to the players. They say it's one of the best run competitions, T20 domestic competitions in the world. So we've just got to keep growing it. But for us, if we can get it back to Pakistan, that would be a real measure of success for us.
Absolutely. And media strategy, I mean, you would have tasted how spicy the media can be back home in Pakistan. Your thoughts and views?
Yeah, look, I think they're all going to have their opinions. The good thing for me, Rami, is I'm coming in with no baggage. So I can come in, the media will have opinions, but for me, I'll just keep my head down, concentrate on what I've got to do. I'm going to try and do what's best for Pakistan cricket. I'll make tough decisions along the way, but working with the PCB should be a privilege rather than an entitlement. And that's certainly going to be my philosophy.
Absolutely right. Pakistan cricket performance, especially in test matches. How keen are you to develop Pakistan as a test team?
Oh, it's massive for us, I think the health check for any nation is test cricket. And it's great that we do well in white ball cricket, but we've got to really now motor on. But until we get domestic cricket right, get the foundations right, get the wickets right, get the infrastructure right, we're never going to be sustainable in test cricket. So that's going to be a real focus of mine, working simultaneously with Mickey and the team, looking at what we can do now, but also how we plan for the future with the domestic structure.
Thanks for your time. Lovely talking to you, Wasim, and all the best.
Thanks, Ramiz. Thank you.
Cheers. Back to you upstairs.
Thanks, Ramiz. Wasim Khan, who's the new managing director of the Pakistan Cricket Board, and he's a very, very capable person, former first-class cricketer, an outstanding businessman. So Pakistan cricket is in good hands with Wasim Khan. 4 overs gone, it's 19 for 1. Right now, this is Hardas Filyun, quick bowler from the main stand entrance as Shaheen Shah Afridi's gone off, and he looks like he's got an arm injury. That's a blow for the Qalandars if Shaheen Shah Afridi, in fact I saw him warming up and he was holding his bowling arm just below the elbow joint, so he's possibly going to go off and get a little treatment there. Babar Azam is on 7 from 11 deliveries. Hardas Filyun, fine leg, is up inside the circle. Well bowled, good start. Well, this is Shaheen's last over.
It's just a beautiful piece of bowling. He went for the Yorker early on. then finding that good length. And Liam Livingston playing across the line. That's a no-no so early in the innings against the new ball. Had plenty of space straight down the ground and over mid-on.
She's just clutching that elbow there, just in the muscle, the top of the muscle. So I hope it's not a strain there. It's an unusual area to strain.
Well, he's in good hands with Johnny Gloucester, the physio down there for Lahore Qalandars.
Down the leg side, that's a wide. Shazib Raza says you can't bowl down there, and it's not the right line because fine leg is up inside the circle. So Harders Falyun just got to check his field here. Is it? Really banging this in here, Harders Falyun. He's a strong lad.
He hits the deck very hard. Falyun. Just that extra bounce from the South African. Was Babar Rizwan. Just to jump in the air to play that shot off the back foot.
Well, that really is the wrong line because that fine leg is up and it's really inviting trouble. That's the Gillette Kalari catch contest. Seen it at last. Waiting all night for it. There it is. And you can win prizes. You can win the ball that is signed. There we are. A signed ball at the end of your efforts. Well, it's good. Nice initiative, that. The Gillette Kalari catch contest. Well, it's a slow walk back, isn't it, for the South Africans? Some bowlers take a bit longer than others, but he really does go back slowly to his mark.
Well, he better hurry up because it might be tough on the over rate too with the 2 wides that he's bowled this over.
Smashed past the bowler. Babar Azam taking a fancy to the speed of Falyun.
We're just over pitching. Earlier on this over, he was trying to hit the deck hard on a shortish length. As soon as he's gone full, it's to the taste of Babar Azam.
Well, that's a long half volley, and that's come out of the middle of that bat. Just as well he didn't get his hand or his ankle in the way of it. Tucked around the corner.
Short fine leg. Thinking that he had a chance of the run out. No chance there. And the health of Babar Azam in a little jeopardy.
Swing and a miss. Well, the keeper thinks he's got his man. But Brendan Taylor is absolutely convinced that there's an edge here, and they reckon that Babar Azam has hit this. Perfectly legal delivery. Now let's have a look at this and a listen. Well, there's nothing on that. Nothing. Well, the ball hasn't, the seam hasn't changed on the ball. There's no change, there's no sound. But Brendan Taylor's absolutely convinced, and he said, yeah, let's appeal for this. And there's not a spike, nothing on that. So Babar Azam, I think, will be staying out there in the middle. The tiniest murmur, surely they're not going to give that, no. That's all ended that little episode. 5 overs gone, 27 for 1.
We got left arm over, change the ball in.
.138 for 6 is what the Lahore Qalandars scored. And now Karachi 27 for 1.
We'll just go down to Erin. She's got somebody special down there.
Yes, I am in the presence of true greatness. Sana Mia, oh my goodness, you've had a wonderful win over the West Indies just recently. How must that have felt?
I think that was an amazing win, especially after coming back from the first one day. We lost a few players through injuries, and we lost the match with a big margin. And then the turnaround, I think, hats off to the coaching staff, the support staff, and the players. They pulled it off really well.
And to actually go and play some of those games in Pakistan and give all of those girls back home the opportunity to see players such as you and that calibre, and hopefully inspire more girls to get out there and actually play women's cricket must have been very special.
Yes, I think it was really heartening. It was very emotional for all of us, playing in front of our home crowd after such a long time, and that too with the top team. And I think not only they were able to interact with us, but the West Indies players were great enough to go out there in the crowd and meet them. And I think that was an amazing aspect of that series.
Yeah, it's all about growing women's cricket worldwide, isn't it? And encouraging that younger generation to get out there and actually consider that this can be a career for you as a girl these days, which is very, very exciting.
Of course, I think ICC is doing a great job. They are now even introducing under-19 World Cup in a few years. And I think that's why it's really important to tap into the young generation and bring them on to this love for cricket, because I think it's a wonderful sport. It makes you travel the world, meet new people, and it teaches you a lot of teamwork. So I think it's a beautiful sport, and more people should take it up.
Now, you are the leading ranked bowler in ODIs in the world. You've had a lot of experience. How are you finding the current crop of talent coming through the Pakistan women's ranks?
Alhamdulillah, thanks to the Almighty, He has given me a lot of time, opportunity and health to be where I am today. I think the young generation, we have a lot of talent, but what's important is to invest on that talent and take care of that talent. There is no shortage of talent in Pakistan, be it men or women's sport, but the important thing is to nurture that talent, to groom that talent, and that is something we lack, and that is something we need to work on.
Well, it's people like you that really help drive that message back to our young girls, encourage them to get out there, give it a go, and play a bit of cricket. It's such a wonderful sport. Hopefully not too long until we see a women's T20 league.
Of course, I've been talking about it from the first edition of PSL, but hopefully it will happen, because it's happening really fast in the rest of the world. And if we don't give that opportunity to our young players, our young girls, we'll be left behind. So that's something that we will definitely need to get on the train very quickly.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and maybe I'll see you in Australia for a BBL sometime soon.
Why not? If you guys invite me, definitely. Why not?
Thank you so much. Back to you guys in the commentary box.
Thank you, Erin. And after 6 overs, it's 32 for 1.
एक बंदा पीछे चाहिए, एक मिड विकेट।
Yeah, so it's proved difficult to get really amongst the runs inside the power play. Here's the skipper for the first time tonight. Hafiz then. And Rizwan is on the march. A little bit of a hand on it though. Yes, a Shah. He's all war wounds, isn't he, those thumbs? But he'll be so careful in that hot seat in the covers. You liked it there, didn't you, Baz?
It was the spinners from Karachi Kings that really stemmed the run flow. And now it's up to the Lahore Qalandars spinners to get a couple of wickets and get the gas and oil flowing through the team.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, nicely watched. Negotiated there. And Babar Azam. Well, he's been there a while. It's not that often you see Babar Azam balls outweighing runs.
It's been that kind of pitch, that kind of day. Both games, run scoring hasn't been easy. 125 chased down in that first game in 19 overs. And this game, 138, is quite a challenging total because of the nature of the pitch. Ball not really coming on. The spinners doing well. Even the fast bowlers, when they're hitting back of the length, it's difficult to get on with it. Yeah, the run chase is on, and it'll be a tough run chase. Is on, and it'll be a tough run chase.
Yeah, the Caltex HBL PSL Fantasy League. Get amongst that. On crickandjeff.com. 7 done, 38 for 1 now. Wickets are certainly the key in any form of the game of cricket. At the moment, Karachi have got plenty of that in the bank and in the tank. Rahat Ali. Nice little bag the other night, but was on the losing side. Change of pace to start with, and no carry. Now this is the Zik Motor Oil Challenger. Oh, who's got the pace? Gives a chance to win $100, and these guys, and the oil. Well done, young man. race for the oil. Great stuff. Means you can lube that car to drive home in from the stadium tonight. Oh, on the charge, nice, really sweet. Work down there for Ewan, it looked like.
Babar Azam using his feet, trying to get at the ball because the ball's not arriving on this pitch. Very good through the offside. And good stuff on the boundary. Filion doing well. But it's 40 for 1. Run rate required is almost touching 8. Quick single once again. The pace taken off, and it's difficult to hit the ball into the crowd to give these people a chance to Pepsi catch a crore, and the crore will be split amongst the winners. But at the moment, Ratali doing a good job. So they're still seeking for that chance. They've been not a lot of maximums hit, none whatsoever in this innings.
Oh, well bowled. And quite a difference too when you look at where Lahore Qalandars were at the same stage after 7.4. They were 64 without loss. Just shows you possibly, you really don't think the nature of the cricket pitch, the 22 yards, should change much over the course of a T20 game, let alone there was an afternoon game before and pretty much 40 overs bowled. But really, there is quite a substantial gap now. Yeah, at the moment, it's looking quite hard work, and yeah, their owners, the Rana brothers in the house. Yeah, reminds me of some of the boys yelling here in the box. Lee Van Cleef. I remember him in those wonderful Clint Eastwood westerns. The Good, the Bad, and the Bazzard. Look out.
Nice one, Danny. Yeah, another cut shot, another mistimed cut shot. So it's not easy out there. 43 for 1 after 8.
Yeah, it's fairly tough going here for Karachi Kings. They still need a further 96 from 72. Asking is 8. That seems comfortable with 9 wickets to spare at the moment, but the surface is a lot slower than the other night. We're playing on a different pitch, of course, across the square.
Harsh Rauf has a little bit of pace about him. He's come through the player development program of Lahore Qalandars, but said that he can touch 150. And he bowled those Yorkers pretty well.
Yeah, he's hopped a trot. Well, and so do these hit the spot with a J dot. Well bowled, son. Winner gets a nice little gift hamper. Oh, yeah, nice and straight. Cut loose, Chief. Celebration to the max. Oh, threading it, not quite. Not the timing that he was looking for there. Babar Azam.
143, that previous delivery, and it just seems as if it's dying off the pitch, because Babar Azam normally so fluent through the offside, and that one just hit the bottom of the bat. So it's tough out there, and the run rate rising 8.09 now. Karachi Kings really need a substantial partnership.
Oh, on the charge, but still with the base of the blade there. And he's just looking at his bat there as Mohammad Rizwan. Really struggling. He hasn't hit a boundary yet. He's been there for 16 balls.
And just that sound, there's awful sound when it hits the bottom of the bat. A clank, a huge clank, and it just trickles out to the offside. So they're trying, but it's not happening at the moment.
Sliding down. Oh, Harris Ralph is getting very excited and animated. This one. He does bowl, you see that little bit wider on the crease and the angle. Always taking it. Look at this. Watch the seam up. Yeah, you can see middle stump. It's going to clearly miss. Leg stump easy. And he forgot about getting the ball, then had another appeal. And this is Hanson. Down to Shaheen Afridi. We've had 9 overs now, and it's 48 for 1 here. Livingston out rather early, knocked over by Shaheen Afridi. Harris Ralph, who's just popping off. And we've got Hardis van Ewan. Ah, yes. Tuple Tea Rocket Man. He's out there with refreshments of that Tuple Tea. Good old Tapal. Not from Nepal. Only Mr. Lamakchani is from Nepal. He's going to turn up too, I believe, soon, isn't he? For Lahore, Sandeep Lamakchani.
Well, at the moment, yeah, Tapal tea maybe. You'd want a cuppa right now, won't you, Danny? But Karachi 48 for 1 and into the 10th over. Things aren't moving along. No timing. Babar Azam, who's normally so good with hitting the boundaries, getting the timing going, no timing at all. Rizwan struggling as well, 11 of 16, no boundaries whatsoever. It's just come to a little standstill.
And go, buddy! The Osaka power run. Baz, can't eat your heart out. Another little hamper to win. I reckon they should be given a set of Osaka batteries. Oh, throw in the car as well if you win. Got to be quick though, Baz. Yes, look at this. The pair of them, aren't they? Really are struggling for timing, as you're saying, Baz. The team 50 is up now for the Kings. So unlike Bubba Azam. Look at that, he's 31 balls and he's only got 24 to his name. It's clothed as well. Really is a lack of timing for both players.
Yeah, and just getting to that stage now that something has to give. This can't go along for too long. Either they'll break free or there might be a wicket here because Kings have just quietened down. The innings hasn't taken off and the required run rate is on the rise.
Very good over this so far from Van Leeuwen. He's just hitting that back end of a length and it is just skidding and keeping low. So just adding to the woes of that asking rate for the Kings. It's now up to 8.66. So lots to think about, but still not panicking. 1 to go and then we will have had 10. So half the allotment for the Kings and trying to track down 139. Still looks a fair way away. Now, but a glove love. And this will go all the way for 4. Ruins the over. And after 10, the Kings are 55 for 1.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, Ralph. But it has to make sense where he bowls. What length to bowl. They need wickets. Hit the hard lengths. Look to be aggressive. Yeah, a bit lucky. Got done by a bit of extra pace, Rizwan.
Hardest Van Leeuwen looks like he's a little bit short of match bowling. Looks a little bit apprehensive here, but he's got an important role to play right here. And so too has Ralph. And that was very, very close.
AB de Villiers there showing his brilliance in the field. What a cricketer he is. This ball was flying. And look at that defense from AB de Villiers. Aerial fielding dive moment indeed, by a long way.
Well, he's like the Swiss Army knife, isn't he? You never know what weapon he's going to use next, AB de Villiers. 34 years young. That's what he is, AB de Villiers. Oh, that's gone down the leg side. It's just clipped. I think it might have just clipped his boot or the side of his pad. There's plenty of pace here. Look at that seam.
Yeah, I mean, this is a real find for Qalandars. They clocked him at 150 kilometers per hour in the nets. And they're raving about this talent, about his pace.
Well, this aerial lucky t-shirt launcher, you can make you win washing machines, signed cricket balls, bats, and even a chance to be present alongside you, Ramiz, at the award ceremony post-match. You know, I mean, you know, there's some prizes and prizes, aren't there? Forget the washing machine. How about standing next to you in the award ceremony?
I think he'd rather prefer a washing machine. Yeah, picked by Qalandars in Players Development Program in Gujranwala. Known for his quick bowling and ability to click 150 clicks. So, see, I was telling the truth.
Yes, and you know, normally you do. And Dale Steyn, his favourite player. Well, if he can emulate Dale Steyn, what he has done in his career, that's not quite timed. That's almost the top edge, but he's got genuine pace. Haris Raf. I think the more he plays, I know he's played some club cricket down under in Australia. Here tonight, he's clocked 148.
Yeah, that's not bad at all for someone who's playing the first year of HBL PSL. Doesn't look flustered by the situation. Slower ball, got a little bit of width, the batsman, and that's the end of the over after 11. 60 for the loss of one. It's turning out to be one great contest.
Well, this partnership is just keeping Karachi honest at the moment. 47 from 56. It's taken some energy to get it to 47, but that required rate is creeping up towards 9 and over. 79 required from 54, and it's Ardars Filyun, 2 overs for 15. Bowled him! He's knocked over that off stump. He was looking for inspiration and he's got it, and he's keeping Qalandars in this contest.
Yeah, it is a massive wicket because he knows how to bat in limited overs cricket. Quick, on target, and you've got no chance really to hit him across towards mid-wicket because he's got serious pace and backed it with accuracy, and he's got rid of dangerous Babar. Babar Azam has been removed from the scene, and that's a big win. It's like removing the king. 28 he got from 38, 60 for 2.
Well, everyone's involved in this struggle here now because Colin Ingram has come in now. Colin Ingram can change the complexion of this match in a matter of minutes. If he gets in, he's as destructive as anyone in the game. Colin Ingram, South African. He knows Ardars Filyun from South Africa. They can exchange a few pleasantries in Afrikaans if they wish. This is the end of Babar Azam. Just clipped his thigh pad, I think, on the way through.
Yeah, it's a very good angle from Filyun. Followed him, and yes, it's massive success for the Qalandars. They know the importance of this scalp. Babar Azam is a short shot match winner for the Qalandars. Sorry, for the Kings, especially in a run chase situation.
The required rate is now notched 9 for Karachi. Ooh, well bowled. just hit the shoulder of the bat, bowled at 136 kilometers an hour. There's nothing like a wicket for a fast bowler to get you back into rhythm or to get your confidence going. Mohammad Hafiz knows that, and he's backed Hardashfilyun here. And the wind predictor is now 64% for the Qalandars, 36% Karachi Kings.
Yeah, I think that dip has got to be because of Babar Azam's scalp.
Knows that, and he's backed Hardashfilyun here. And the wind predictor is now 64% for the Qalandars, 36% Karachi Kings.
Yeah, I think that dip has got to be because of Babar Azam's scalp. It was 50-50. It's dropped down to 30-odd% now in favor of the Kings.
They have got to bowl properly to Colin Ingram. If they bowl badly to him, Hardashfilyun knows this. Colin Ingram can destroy bowlers. Their confidence, he'll put them out the park. And Hafiz will know this. If they've done their homework on Colin Ingram, they'll know where to bowl to. Do not give him room.
Lahore behind, Karachi ahead. 6 matches, 4 to Kings, 2 to Qalandars. Lahore won one encounter, super over.
Gosh, I remember that contest. That was down here. That was here, and goodness me, there was a no ball, wasn't there? It was a Shinwari no ball. Let's not go back onto that contest. Nicely played away by Rizwan. There's a chance for a batsman to win $100 in our Zik Motor Oil hit and win contest if you hit the ball between the Zik Motor Oil branding. Got a chance there. Where is it? Let's have a look. Where is it down there? It's at, well, it's deep backward square here for Colin Ingram, and that is one of his scoring areas. It'll be worth more than $100 to Karachi if he does hit it. Oh, it's a good sound off the bat, wasn't it, from Ingram?
Yeah, sounded stereo. 65 for 2.
Well, after 12 overs, Lahore Qalandars, they'd got off to that wonderful start. They were 86 for 3. Karachi Kings are now 65 for 2. Oh, that's our head and shoulders move for $1 million. Someone later on in this season is going to win 1 million Pakistan rupees with the right move.
Yeah, and it's the right move from Hafiz also. Left-hander is on strike and he's got himself on. He's very good against the left-handers. Next in to bat Ravi Bopara, Sikandar Raza, Imad Wasim. Well, they've got the firepower, but they need a partnership. In a run chase situation, you need contributions like a 40-run partnership and a 20-run partnership to calm the nerves.
Every ball, that run rate's just creeping up. Oh, goodness me, where's that going? Well, Rizwan playing a little cat and mouse with Mohammad Hafiz. Hafiz is too experienced to take the bait. And as Mickey Arthur makes some notes, they'll be looking at those notes later tonight.
The thing to note is that Rizwan is not good at hitting a 6. So if this run rate climbs to, well, it's already 9.80. Let's say if it climbs to 11 and over, and if he's still out there, it's going to be tough for Kings really to ask him to get Kings over the line, because he doesn't have the capacity maybe, or the ability or the technique to hit a 6. It's a major issue with Rizwan. He's got to improve his power hitting if he's to become a regular member in white ball cricket. That is smashed.
Oh, it's well fielded, but AB de Villiers now. AB de Villiers has saved the 4, but his leg got caught up in the turf, and there's a great big divot where his right leg, I think it was, just got caught up, his knee. Now, last year we saw a nasty injury to Rahman Reis in Sharjah. Now watch his legs here on the turf. There, left knee, did you see it? How it got caught up in that turf.
Right and left knee both. Yeah, I'm just inquiring about his health. Oh, that's smashed back. Didn't have time to react. Oh, direct hit would have got him run out. It was Rizwan at the non-striker's end that was struggling to make his ground, but it's Hafiz who's been smashed hard on the hand. I'm not too sure how well he is.
That was the divot made by AB de Villiers' left knee, and it's taken a great big gouge out of the turf. At the moment, AB, I think, is down on the turf, and somebody else is injured.
No, that's Hafiz.
Right.
Hafiz is got issue with, I think, with the thumb, with his bowling hand. This was smashed hard. Cotton ball, that was smashed. He didn't have time to react. And AB de Villiers is also not 100%, just making sure that he's fine, because he's reacted. He didn't really realize how difficult it was really to do this. It's not an ideal outfield really to dive and stop the ball like this. He would have been in serious trouble.
Well, as I say, Ramiz, I remember Rahman Reis last year in Sharjah, last HBL PSL, and he was out for months. And you know, you can jar your knee, you can tear your ligaments, your cartilage can go. Meanwhile, that's a nasty thumb, because that's hurting. I think he's going to possibly go off here, is he? I'm not sure. Firstly, I don't think he can probably hold the ball properly. That's John Gloucester there with Mohammad Hafiz, as Fawad Rana looks a little concerned.
All right, he's been towed out to the ground, I think. Hafiz. The problem is that it's his bowling hand that's been injured. So it'll be difficult for him to hold the ball, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So the problem here, well, that's the end of Livingston, as Shaheen bowled straight and quick, and Livingston tried to hoik him over the leg side and lost his middle pole. And young Shaheen Shah Afridi gets one of the main men, because he scored 82 in the first, and that was the end of Babar Azam, bowled by Fillion.
Yeah, massive wicket for the Qalandars. Fillion has shown pace and he's shown discipline. And now they need runs at 9.49. Hafiz is injured, he's out of the park. So his over will be completed by Sohail Akhtar. One more ball to be bowled. AB de Villiers is now marshalling the troops. He's the captain.
It's a nasty blow when you get hit on the thumb, on the bony part of the thumb, and it really is a nasty blow. So he's probably going to go off and get some ice on that injury. 68 required from 43. The run rate 9.49, heading towards 10 and over. So Sohail Akhtar now to bowl this one ball to complete Mohammad Hafiz's over. AB de Villiers is captain of the Qalandars. There he is, the skipper. End of the over. A long one it was. 71 for 2, 7 overs to go. Well, 7 bowlers used there, but Solakta had to bowl that one delivery. Falyun 3 overs 1 for 20. He's done a good job tonight. And this match is right on a knife edge. It really is. 68 required from 42. Rahat Ali now in and smashed by Rizwan, but hasn't really timed it.
Right, Tapal, Danedar moment. Wow. ...67 from 41 balls. Still a doable job, provided that they do not lose wickets. It's as simple as that. Rizwan Ingram has got to carry through for a little while. Maybe go till the 16th over.
Ingram's the danger man here. Colin Ingram right here is the danger man for the Qalandars. Smash it. See how hard he hits it. And he scores on both sides of the wicket, Colin Ingram. South African born, now has really plays the short format in the game. He plays for the county of Glamorgan in the county championship. He's won a number of matches for them with his belligerent hitting. He also bowls some leg spin as well. But he can make it this total, he can just demolish this total. But the required rate is heading towards 10 and over, 9.9 now. Ooh, picked up. Just for one.
On a normal pitch, you'd back the run-chasing side to get 10 and over, but this is a difficult strip. The ball doesn't come on to bat, so you've got to create pace and create your own angles. And every time a batsman has decided to smash the ball, it hasn't been out of the middle of the bat, the center of the bat.
And he goes over extra, and that's a typical shot from Colin Ingram. He'll take the attack here to these bowlers.
At the end of the day, Wilco, this is Lahore v Karachi, and so a lot of passions involved, emotions involved, and so the charge is on as far as the left-hander is concerned. He's a natural striker of the ball, a gifted striker. This could be the over that gives Kings a bit of momentum.
Slower pace from Rahat Ali, and it's going to run for at least 2. And the problem now for the turf is quite soft in parts.
Yes.
And that's hard as Falyun. Now we saw just a moment ago, look at this turf. It's breaking up when the fielders dive on it, as Mohammad Hafiz has treatment, and I don't like to see fielders going down on their knees like that.
It's becoming quickly a South African problem. Nothing wrong with the turf. ABD and now Villian. Yeah, I mean, it is very, very tricky really to dive and slide on this surface because it doesn't allow that extra skid. It's sand-based with a thick grass, and so you got to be careful.
Johnny Gloucester there looking at that thump. Oh, is it close? Is it worth the shout? Maybe a shade too high from Rahat Ali. 80 for 2, 6 overs to go. Six overs to go. 59 required from 36. It's taking a little bit of time to get the strategy right. For one thing, Qalandars are without their skipper, Mohammad Hafiz, and AB de Villiers is captain in the Qalandars in his absence. Hardus Falyun is to bowl his last over here. 3 overs, 1 for 20 from him. And Mohammad Rizwan, he's got 23 from 26. Only the one boundary. Oh, he's gone big here. What a good strike. Into the stands for 6.
Well. This is a major improvement. Rizwan has hit a 6. And I think it's Pepsi catch a Karor as well. And HBL 6 counter is moving fast. 55th, 6th of the HBL PSL. The slow ball was picked off the length and deposited into the stands.
I think you're right. This is a Pepsi catch a craw moment. I reckon that this gentleman will be in the pool. Oh yes, he is in with a chance of the Pepsi catch a craw share of the pot.
In such a situation, you've got to be absolutely hooked on to the opportunity whenever it arises to hit a 4 or a 6. I think, like a bowler in T20, that was a Pepsi catch a craw. Was it taken? Yes, it is a catch. Well done, sir. So like a bowler who wants to be clear-headed as he's running in to bowl a ball in T20, a batsman has got to be clear-headed as well when he's teeing off. Which balls to go for, which balls to just relax.
Ingram on strike.
I think that's a good area. Mid-off is up in the ring, so you've got to target that area, the straight cover and mid-off. Get it over the infield, get a 4.
Anton Devcic, the fielder at mid-off. In fact, Ingram hit that so hard to him because he is right on those markers for the 30-yard marker, Devcic, and now he's going back. Change of fielder. De Villiers has put him back to long off. Ingram can go anywhere. He can go both sides of the wicket here.
Ramp shot, ramp shot.
Crack, you can hear the
that
noise.
Bat is making such great sound.
Went all around the ground, didn't it?
Wow. Woo. Sweet has.
Well, meanwhile, Mohammad Rizwan has enhanced his strike rate with that 6. A little bit of width.
That's excellent piece of fielding. Fielders are under pressure to perform here. That's beautifully fielded at point. They got a bad bounce, but Sohail Akhtar offered soft hands. Didn't go hard at the ball.
Well, 6 off the first ball, and he's come back strongly here, Falyun, just conceding 2 singles. Now the concentration on this last ball of his spell. And before that's going to be bowled, it's going to be a new bat. I think Rizwan's going to have a new bat here. So 51 required from 31. Still that asking rate is just a fraction below 10. Very quickly this partnership, and Ingram has only just come in, this partnership is worth 28 already. You can see it's a warm evening here, and Hardus Falyun got a good sweat on there. And now this is his last ball of his spell. Rizwan on strike. Last ball of the 15th over. Goes for the Yorker. 2 is the call. And they're going for the second. A direct throw. And I reckon Ingram was struggling.
Brighto paints colourful fans. They're Eddie everywhere. Posters galore, colour, passion. There's some passion straight after another strategic timeout. And we've got more salutes happening from an Afridi.
What a talent he is. He was brilliant in South Africa. He's carried it on here. And the huge wicket of Colin Ingram. Something for them to cheer about here. The Qalandars are fighting hard for their first victory in this year's PSL.
He's taken 9 wickets now in the PSL, and this is his first left-hander. What a time to get a lefty. It's Ingram, gone for 16, and suddenly the Kings are 90 for 3. Here's Ravi Bapara. So often the case now in the circuit of franchise T20, a wicket falls straight after a strategic timeout. It's stop and play, the momentum has been halted purely because of the break in play with the strategic timeout. Now, we've got Bopara, who is such an experienced seasoned pro. What can he do? Facing Afridi. Oh, hello. This has been juiced up a little bit, possibly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the rain has affected this outfield. We've seen a very slow surface today, Danny. And you wonder whether that'll slide on. I think it's time to catch Aaron down on the field.
Yeah, it's falling out again. Yeah, all right, Wasim, this is very good news that we've come back onto the field. Duckworth-Lewis method may have come into play. If we went a little bit longer, you must be very pleased.
Yeah, I am. I'm very pleased, and Duckworth-Lewis, we definitely were behind, but thank God the game has started. Let's see, we still have 7 wickets in hand, and we need 48 of 27 deliveries. One good over can change the game, but credit to Lahore bowlers, they bowled really well today.
Yeah, that is the nature of T20. Couple of sixes and the game completely changes. You've got faith in your batsmen, I'm sure.
Absolutely, that's the idea, but anything can happen in this format. One good wicket. Oh, drop catch!
The luck you needed.
I know, luck we needed. Every time we were hitting the ball to the fielders, and it's a crucial match. One good over can change the game, but again, they really bowled well. According to the pitch, according to the situation.
We'll let you concentrate. Thank you so much, Wasim.
Thank you very much.
Oh, should have been number 4. I'm with you, Shane Afridi. It was there, and young Haris Ralph couldn't hold on to it, running in.
Yeah, part of the growth for a young man. Pressure moments. Edged and short. De Villiers in it, slip himself. Hey, it's on fire. The game is pumped up. Good to see. 2 big cities in Pakistan, and show how much it means to them. Have a look at this again. A young man getting an opportunity on the big stage. Just didn't set himself on the move the whole time. He needs to put that behind him now. He might need to bowl a key over.
Yeah, good move getting the slip in, and De Villiers too, of all people. Oh, what a good over. A really good over here from Shaheen Afridi. So 16 bowled, it's 92 for 3. Here's the young man, Haris Ralph. Well, his captain has gone with him to bowl. Very important juncture here. Well, skipper Graham Smith, would you have gone to this young man?
Yeah, toss up for de Villiers, who's in charge at the moment. Young man just dropped the catch. I like him. He's got pace. He's got a different action. But this over, you just feel this key rate just hovering 11.5. There's Bapara's strike rates. Much better against pace. He's got Yasser Shah. He's got Rahat Ali that have got overs left. So often the decision you've got to make as a captain is you try and close the game down early. Bowl your best bowlers. Leave the inexperienced maybe the 20th, and teams need 30, 25. But the Villiers giving the young man the responsibility. Can he step up? One ball was good. There we go. To Bapara.
It's in the air. Gonski! Look at the celebration too. Haris Ralph. Fakir Zaman the catcher, and it has paid off, giving the youngster a crack.
Yeah, the youngster is excellent. Why Fakir Zaman threw the ball along the wet turf, still beyond me. But in the end, let's celebrate what this young man has done. First wicket in PSL. Look what it means to him. Pressure moments, just dropped a catch. But he's on the board. That man, Ravi Bapara, gone for one. Karachi Kings, 93 for 4.
Man in at number 6 is the skipper. Ahmad Wasim is out there when the asking rate is at 12.5 now. 46 from just 22 left. Yeah, time to face the music. And he is very capable in terms of striking it big. And he's going to need to, in this situation, almost from the get-go.
An excellent night in the field. Can he carry that into the bat? I think Birdman might need to come a little bit finer with the pace. Oh yeah, Birdman was always going to be busy there. This time it goes to the fielder. Let's have a look at this dismissal again. Into the surface. See the puff of dust. Shows the nature of the wicket. The pace. Oh yeah, Birdman was always going to be busy there. This time it goes to the fielder. Let's have a look at this dismissal again. Into the surface. See the puff of dust. Shows the nature of the wicket. Just lobs it.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Truly is. A very slow surface here in Dubai compared to the strip that's just a couple across. But much to the delight of the Lahore Qalandars fans. Yeah. Mr. Iqbal, Karachi owner.
Bragging rights are important, Dino.
Indeed. Oh, he's gone! Got him round! Let's celebrate some more, Haris Ralph. Brilliant theatre here in match 4.
What a moment. De Villiers giving the young man the opportunity, giving him the responsibility, and how good is it to see a young man step up. Excellent over. What this will mean for him is huge. Pace, in-swinging Yorker. Almost Waka Yunus-like.
Well, the big thing about it is it is Mohammad Rizwan, and Rizwan is the set player who had to get them over the line for any chance. He's gone for 34, and now the Kings are 94 for 5. Ralph. Oh, it is sliding on. Pace in the young man. What a wonderful time to get a couple of wickets. Your first wicket, then your second wicket so quickly in the PSL for this guy.
I've loved watching him bowl this over. It's been terrific. You knew he was under pressure. Let's not forget he dropped an important catch. What, ball or two before this over. Excellent. Love the celebrations. Love the energy. De Villiers took the risk, gave it to the young man. And he stepped up for his captain.
Oh, that's gold. Absolute gold. Mickey, unlucky champ. Yeah, take it easy. Get back into the notebook. Ahmad Wasim, he's going to be content with a single and hold on to the strike. We've had 17 overs now in this contest. 96 for 5. Karachi versus Lahore, a bit of booing and then a bit of smiling and jeering as well. But there's, look at that, 43 required. Asking right now is 14.3. And Lahore, wow, the side that has been a little jinxed at times, are they going to get up over their arch rivals in match 5 in season 4?
.43 off 18 required. The game is in the Qalandars' hands. Rate required. Dot ball. Rate required over 15s now.
Isn't it amazing? Just one delivery and it went from 14.33. Here's a couple of the wickets to go.
Since the rain break, an excellent over from the young man Ralph. 2 for 14 in his 3, and 2 came in such a crucial over. The Qalandars game now, you have to believe that. Can their lack of confidence not get in the way?
Oh, direct hit, it was all over. Had to be though. And Fakhar Zaman couldn't hit the woodwork. Well, you called it, Graham Smith, as a captain allowing the young man to get the opportunity to have a bowl. There's what the direct hit of the poles would have meant. But isn't it great to see youngsters coming to the fore?
Oh, Danny, yes it is. But just watching the coach there just tells you everything you need to know about the confidence of this team. He is freaking out. He needs this win badly. It could be another 2. Oh, slip, but he does well.
3 figures up now for the Kings. And what, 7.5 overs. And he's just wanting everyone to keep calm. Is Aqib Javed, who looks far from calm himself.
Keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. Meanwhile, you're the one that's exploding.
Don't look at the screen, big guy.
Mickey Arthur's rubbing off.
Gold. And straight as a die this. Oh, really is a good stroke from the skipper. And Mark Wasim has cracked the 6. Yeah, confirmation now from Richard Illingworth. And the HBL 6s count is up to 55 here.
I'd like to see a field change. He's been going at the stumps to Ahmad Wasim, and he likes to open that leg. I like to see third man go back, allow Shine Afridi to go wide Yorker as an option, maybe mid-off back, potentially square leg in the ring, but give him the option to go wide. As the way Ahmad is playing, he's just opening up that front leg. It's difficult for him to reach anything outside that eye line. No change in field.
Oh, he's found the man. Third man was up. It's going to be one, but again, on another occasion, that goes a little finer off the blade for 4. And then all of a sudden, it would have been down into the low 20s. And you never know. You just never know. In the next over, the biggie, the 19th.
1 ball to go. Qalandars just won a single. That's what they want. 1 off this ball, which keeps Imad off strike. And just closes this over down. It's first prize now. Hussain Afridi, AB de Villiers and the men in green.
They're not quite sure, the fans. They've got their hands to their faces and almost prayer-like manner. Does this disappear? Raza. Oh, and he gets one to duck. It's skidded a bit. Wow. It's a dot ball and they're precious. 107 for 5. Now let's get ready to play. Let's get all excited with the Caltex HBL PSL Fantasy League. Get all fired up on Quick and GIF to get amongst that. Good old Caltex Fantasy League. Now, Salman Iqbal firing up. Oh, what a great stroke. Really is. Hey, that's out of the textbook for you, Smithers.
Well, he went down early looking for the lap, fine leg in the ring. The execution wasn't there, but the result is all that matters. Oh, and the young man's got about 5 men around him.
Yeah, our favourite friend is in town. Lord Nelson for 5. One for 5, and it's a boundary, more importantly, off the very first ball of the 19th. Now then, can this disappear for 4 as well and get on a little bit of a mini roll here?
I saw de Villiers drying the ball, and obviously is getting wet. Still no change in field. We'll go down and look to lap again.
Yeah, the old orthodox thing, you know, keep it simple. Keep a solid platform. Smithy, what do you reckon?
Well, he's attacking the man that's in the ring. The option's definitely there. I wouldn't mind seeing de Villiers make a change here. Bring square leg into the circle, drop fine leg back. Especially with the angle that Ralph is getting. He's almost getting that late tail across the left-hander.
Tension for all to see. Dearly love this one to go for 4. Forward Rana wouldn't. One of the Rana brothers, the owners, of course, of Lahore Qalandars. We've had a boundary and then a dot ball.
Well, the change is being made. Yeah, square leg coming into the ring. Fine leg going back. Right move.
There's the bit of pickup, flick, but gone down the throat. Is that Yasser Shah? I think it is. And the young man has ended up getting his 3rd wicket here. And guess who struck? That guy Nelson.
And his knee pumped. He is loving every moment. Celebrations are unbelievable, spectacular. Change in field, forced the change in tactic from Imad. Brings the reward. Yes, young man, you deserve it. Let rip.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. Skipper's got to go. Little cameo, 17 from 10. And the Kings are now 111 for 6. Yeah, Afi's off with his sore thumb, so we've got A.B. de Villiers. Go! There you go, what a cracker! That's the place to bowl. Foam Runner is celebrating with Haris Rauf, who's picked up 4 for now. Wonderful scenes for those in green and black here. And he's on a hat-trick as the young kid, Haris Rauf.
With his action, he gets late tail here. Look at this. Oh, beautiful. We've seen some stumps rattled tonight. Oh, look what it means to him. He's had a hard couple of years in the job. And an early victory. Everyone can take a deep breath.
Yeah, Sahil Khan, he goes for a golden duck. And it's that guy Nelson. We love him to pieces. 1-1-1 for 7. Hat-trick ball. Oh, he squeezed it out in the crowd. Big sigh there. Yeah, zipping through at 144 Ks. Yeah, this is Captain getting out. Down the throat of Yasser Shah. And then that beautiful full. That's Sahil Khan would have been impressed with that. He knocked over. And look at the owners. Go forward, runner. Yeah, big scenes. Lahore versus Karachi. Lahore have not beaten Karachi in the PSL yet. Beg your pardon. They've got the bragging rights, but they have it's 4-2 to Karachi. So here we are, last one. Oh, big edge. Big edge. It's gone for 4. What a wonderful performance over the young fella. 4 for 23. And after 19, it's 116. .23 off the final over is what is required from the Kings to get up, but that wickets column ain't too flash. They're 7 down. Yeah, young Haris Rauf taking the kudos from the crowd. He at 4 for 23 with 7 dots. Brilliant performance for the Lahore Qalandars. And now we've got the final over. Rahat Ali, who has got none for 19. And he's going to be up against Muhammad Amir. He's bowled length, and he's gone! AB de Villiers takes a very comfortable catch, and there's another nail in the coffin of the Karachi Kings.
We've said it was difficult to come in and look to take the game on yet. It's the way the surface is played, and it's proving it again. You cannot afford to let the rate get too high first 10, 15 overs, because it just gets difficult. We've seen some wonderful bowling here, in particular Ralph, and now Raad Ali looking to close things down. He's gone Amir for 116 for 8.
Short zipper through. Sikandar Raza, he's ended up on the floor. We've got Umar Khan coming out at number 10 here for the Kings. And it's been a great little finish here, particularly for Haris Ralph. Quite brilliant. Here's the end of Mohammad Amir. Very easy for AB de Villiers. Great so. Kings coming second here tonight. There's the last little twist of moving outside leg. Ain't going to work for you there. Not when you bat down in the engine room. That was Ralph's little 4 for 23. Beautiful there. Captain had to try and do something different. Caught on the fence. And then this Sahel knocked over. Forward runner. Very, very excited and jubilant. Yeah, that's what it means. Up and away. High as you like. And oh, Devsich, little juggling act just to wind up the bowler. Raad Ali. More celebrations. Great stuff, more drama, but it's the 9th one down here.
That went extremely high. Almost up into the ring of fire. And steadies himself. The old ice cream cone got stuck in the beard and ended up getting a paw on it. In the end, another wicket for the Qalandars. Raza gone for 5. 116 for 9.
Oh, he's got into the pads. And it's all over. Yeah, smile says it all from Raad Ali. And those in green can smile hugely. They've got on the board here with a win, their first so far in PSL 4. Big, big moment this for the derby. Lahore Qalandars have got up over the Karachi Kings in this one, match 5. And in the end, a very comfortable win by 22.
Excellent win for the Qalandars, an excellent win for the competition. We've had another wonderful day here at the Ring of Fire.
Yes.